go. We are going to be moving on to none of these maps. It will actually be Tomb of the Spider Queen instead. And 2R Gaming and Squirtle Squad, this is going to be basic. This is for keeps. 2R Gaming, they need to get this one going for 2-0. Squirtle Squad need to win this for a 1-1 in order to kind of stay alive here and take a chance at the $100 prize pool. But the draft is ready to go, so let's see what they got. 2R Gaming once more will be on the left-hand side, and they'd get first pick, first ban this round. They're saying no dice to Tyrande. That is not Tyrande. I type in TYR, and it just auto-suggests Tyrael. Should really just remove Tyrael out of the game at this point, I think. Uther's going to be the return ban here from Squirtle Squad, and that leads us into a first pick Tassadar or 2R. So first pick Tassadar has, if it hasn't been Jaina, it's been Tassadar. No Zagara banned, but no Zagara picked. Tomb of the Spider Queen hasn't seen a Zagara today, I don't think. No, that's a lie, actually. Maybe we had her a little bit earlier. Either way, not a big power pick, it seems. This will lead us into a Jaina Kael'thas. The flip side, if you can get both of those mages, so far that has been a very successful strategy. And 2R are saying, all right, you're going to take that. Well, we're going to immediately double tank up with not only Leoric, the first game of the tournament for him, but now an Arthas as well. So 2R Gaming, very durable already. Squirtle Squad kind of showing their hand perhaps a little bit too early with the double mages. But regardless, Squirtles get a chance to actually ban out something, and with that many warriors, I guess another one on the chop block makes a little bit of sense. Sonia's going to be out, and geez, all the warrior bans. Johanna as the return for Squirtle Squad. So Squirtle Squad likely then is going to be going into a Murden, and if they don't pick up a Monk, I think 2R will just insta-lock it here in their last pick. We have already a squishy damage core. Jaina and Kael'thas will be able to do some massive damage only if they survive. Having the Leoric and the Arthas, not only will Leoric be able to just kind of pass right through them with the Wraith Walk and get into position, they're also prime candidates for an Entomb. An Entomb into a lot of death could actually work out very well here for 2R. But there's the Myrden. And the Malfurion picked up here as well from Squirtle Squad. This is, like, again, I'm pretty sure 2R is just going to get a Monk here. And the Monk will, again, like, if you get an Entomb into some kind of, we need a big wombo combo here, but Entomb 7-sided strike and then something else to add to it. I mean, the Archon will be good and all, it'll be great, fine, and dandy, but it's not quite not the big thing that I'm looking for. Now, Furion can't get out of that Entomb either. He might be able to Ice Block, especially past 13, but at the same time, I mean, that's a lot of targets you can actually pick up there from Leoric. Now, Arthas so far today has actually taken Army of the Dead. This could be a map for Syndragosa, especially with those Web Weavers. It's like, spamming out Hyperions, for example. Actually, Hyperion would not be a terrible way to go here. You just, if you go for the Entomb into just, the single target damage out of the Jimmy, and the Hyperion for the zone control, kind of scatters the team, and while you're still focusing a lot of damage on it. But either way, we do need some kind of big damage dealer to go here with 2R, and it has to be somebody worthwhile. It will be the Zagara, would you believe? All right, and there's the Kharazim. It's not an Entomb then. This is going to be a Maw into 7-sided strike, March of the Black King. Arthas will just be there, and if I had to guess, Tassadar will go for the Force Wall to kind of help set it all up. Yeah, that would probably be kind of best at this point. Squirtle Squad need to put up either another tank or just go for the triple assassin that they did last round. Vala and Raynor are still out there. But with that Monk, I mean, they have no Uther this time. If they don't have a second tank to share the load of damage from that Murden, he is going to be hurting by the end of it. Turn my mic up slightly, still. All right. Well, that's about all that you're going to get. If I go any higher, you might actually have tearing. Of course, I could just, shout more. Still waiting on this last pick from Squirtle Squad. They got 12 seconds to figure it out. If it's not going to be damage, it has to be a tank. If it's not tank, it's probably going to be Raynor. 4, 3, 2. Holy cow. They are going to try to fight fire with fire. An ETC comes out of this. Now, there's been a lot of talk about Elite Tauren Chieftain. Elite Tauren Chieftain has a really cool healing build. I'm very curious to see if that is what they're going to go. If this is going to be a healing build ETC, then they're going to try to weather the storm of this Wombo. I mean, they got the Tranquility, and if they have that that guitar solo AoE heals from him as well, that might be enough to keep that Muradin up. I mean, he's going to have Avatar, and he's going to have Stone Form at 16. But you never know, man. You never know. This is quite the interesting game already. It is 1-0 for 2Ark, remember, so it is up to them to kind of seal the deal here. Haven't seen a Leoric all day, but he is here in this potential final game of the night. Hope they're not waiting on me. Really hope they're not waiting on me. But now somebody hasn't picked yet, so it's probably in the bathroom or something. But as we get into it, Sunshine, Crone, Insomnia, Trader, and LZ Gamer going to be making up the guys leading this 1-0 on 2Ark Gaming. Squirtle Squad on the other side, I mean, they beat out Divine Shield 4 levels to get into the finals in that best of 1. This is their comeback squad potential. The ETC is throwing a little bit of a wrench in the plan, and you just don't see a lot of it. But with that Muradin, with that ETC, that's quite the stun combo. If that stun combo can yield enough results for the Jaina and the Kael'thas to do its work, they might actually have a chance of bringing this 1-1. All right, we're going to jump into it now, ladies and gentlemen. Just looking for any kind of feedback on the mic before we get into it. I did turn down the game sounds again, so I don't know. If this ain't it, then I don't have any answers for you. But either way, we are ready to go. And game number 2, Tomb of the Spider Queen. We saw 2Ark actually play this in their quarterfinals, and I believe they came out 4 levels ahead then as well. So they have a little bit of a legacy here to work up to. But could this be the first victory of 2Ark Gaming in a long, long time? We'll find out as the crew sets up here on the left. But the contenders, they are hungry. Tiger JK taking the ETC this round. Goku, Daihu, Devin Drinde, and the AFK Jun. Jun, get your ass moving, man. You're in game. Yeah, I think he might have disconnected. 0 deaths, imagine that. Let's look at the talents instead. You got Regen Master, Reconstitution, Reanimation, Conjurer's Pursuit, and Transcendence. So with those 3 orbs, we might actually have these core go 3 into the mid, and then go from mid to top and bounce back and forth trying to double stack their orbs. It's also a great way to start dunking down your gems very quickly, because you go up here, you get 3 or 4 gems, put them in. You go here, you get 3 or 4 gems, put them in. On the flip side, we do got Reverberation, Fell Infusion from our lovely Kael'thas, Rolling Like a Stone for the range of the power slide, Deep Chill and Moonburn coming out there as well for the guys on the right. Big stuns, and I think that should be it. Sunshine is not going to get out of that one. Now Insomnia, he's going to have to use that Radiant Dash to a creep. Otherwise, he would have been on the menu there as well. Arth is just too immobile this early on and too many stuns to take him down. That will be the first blood, but it doesn't really matter too much when it comes to the experience. A first kill this early on will not tip the scales. And Vendrinde up against Insomnia top. If you can keep him from auto-attacking, well, Insomnia won't get those heals going. But nobody's bottom as of yet from Squirtle Squad. They're actually going to go all into this mid. It's going to be the Wraithwalk popped out there from Trader as well. But the kill on top of Tassadar, again, if they can stop the double stacking of the orbs, that's only a really good way to go. And so, I mean, Arthas has been taken down. Tassadar went for the Conjurers. He's out. Now it's only Trader here in the mid. There's no bouncing going on at all. Sunshine going mid? Nope. Not at all whatsoever. So, but either way, I mean, they didn't have any soaked bottom during all this, so it might be 2 kills nil, but the experience is, again, really not that different. Now it's actually a little bit of a ping-pong between bottom and mid for Squirtle Squad, despite the fact that they don't have any of these orb talents. They're going to go for Sunshine again. Big stun, end of the face melt. Daihu's right there. They are kind of trying to body block Sunshine out, but between the shields and heals, it's just too much to deal with right now. So, the Arthas will live to see another day. Zagara is still pushing out this bottom lane. Here comes Goku to try to do the counter. So, I mean, they don't miss a ton of experience, but you miss out 1 or 2 creeps by themselves, and, you know, I mean, it'll add up. Right now, though, it's inconsequential. There we go. Sunshine now moving up. Leoric moving up. They're looking for those double stacks. Here it is, and boom. Orb achieved. Now, Evandrinde is the only one up here because we got heavy pressure bottom from Squirtle squad, so they're going to take this opportunity to try to take down a tower. But they're distributing their damage into both of them, so maybe they're just really after the ammo. Not confident enough to take on a tower yet. Here comes Tiger JK again, into the back. There's the stun into Root. They're looking for Sunshine. He's body blocked with that Dwarf Toss, and that will be that. Now the big body blocks for Insomnia can't actually stop the Radiant Dash. But once more, Arthas is going to take a bit of a dirt nap. He has to reevaluate himself in that death queue. Zagara, bottom lane, trying to push as hard as she can, somewhat. Can actually set up quite a bit of creep here. The only people that can take it down have to use mana, and that would be, you know, a little bit of an extra exertion on their part. 10 gems for Squirtle squad. So far, 0 for 2R. That's about to change. The 3-man roam squad is actually doing work with the double stuns, the ETC, and the dwarf with Goku on top of it. Crone's going to throw out those roaches. Nobody's going to be turning in there for a while, but top lane is going to be the turn-ins for 2ARC. Or maybe not. Tiger JK will find Trader. Doesn't actually stop him, though. As they go back and forth, looking for purchase here in these lanes, looking for orbs. It's still pretty much a dead heat. 5-5. We're going to edge out 6 just ever so slightly here for Squirtle squad. But it's still anybody's game. At level 4, it's not actually going to be destruction. It's going to be frozen wastes for Sunshine. The frozen waste in a lot of these team fights, if you can reduce that mana cost, you can keep it going for longer. And, well, Crone, he's not going to be going anywhere. Oh, he's going to take down Goku, though. Those Banelings by the end of it, Jaina just was not expecting that. We did actually lose out a few of those gems. Now it's up to Trader to kind of get home safely, and it looks like he will. But a nice gank overall. Could have gone a lot worse. If Jaina had lived, it definitely would have been a heck of a punish up against 2ARC, but trading it out 1 for 1, not bad at all, because we do got both teams still soaking that lane. Level 7s are coming in. We do, again, have these leeching plasma. Probably going to be the Kalas here for Zatasadar. Seems to be the thing of the night. 24 gems for Tiger JK. Trader doesn't see him. Daihu's going to come in from below, though. And he does actually get the gems in. 40 now in total. Nowhere to go for Zagara. And Trader, well, he will live to see another day, but man, this Zagara, those double stuns, and Jaina is just not having a good time in that bottom lane. LZ pushing up top, no ammo in these towers. With red web weavers descending, it's going to be a while until they can capitalize on it. Bottom lane is going to be the big push. If Trader drops, that's 20 gems right there. Here comes Insomnia, he picks them up. But still, bottom lane out of ammo, looking almost like it's out of a tower as well. Trader is just going to be able to respawn into this bottom lane anyways. LZ got a good push, good counter push into the top, so that web weaver probably not going to get a lot done. Can't quite say the same here for mid. The bottom lane push, however, is where Squirtle squad is going to be putting their money. Got the piercing moat, fishing bomb, loudspeakers, and double neck guitar for those power slides. And the power slides are working out really good so far. I got to give props to Tiger JK for them. Ghastly Reach on the swing, Rune Tap for our Arthas, and of course there's the Kalas and the Echo of Heaven. This gate does not exist anymore, Trader. He's going to be dropped real low, but so will Tiger. But either way, the tower's down, the gate is down. Mid didn't get anything done. Top, believe it or not, actually went the distance with the help there of Evandrinde. They're able to pick up both of those towers. So 3 towers all in all, about half a level going the way to Squirtle squad. Stepping on a wire, sorry about that. All right, bruisers, no bruisers. A little bit more pressure now going into the mid. We got 33 gems on Insomnia, 12 on LZ. Still can't quite turn them in for those web weavers yet. Crone only has 3, so it's not exactly going to be a big thing there. Is Insomnia going to go for the turn-in? Tiger JK trying to keep track of the monk. Wants to really try to prevent that. Of the 60, half of those are on top of Insomnia. Tiger's going to turn in 10 while he's here. Might as well. And LZ once more just goes into the split pushing potential up top. Those towers without ammo are just going to get punished real hard unless Evandrinde comes here. And, well, there he is. Keeps the shield. Well, LZ keeps the shield, that is. Does take a tower. Level 10 is here, though. Squirtle Squad edges out just a little bit. And it is going to be a Mosh. Mosh, Elemental, Tranquility, Phoenix, and Avatar. I'm a little curious that it's not a Ring of Frost. But look at these body blocks. Sunshine, nowhere to go. Doesn't have that Army of the Dead. And Insomnia, oh, he immediately skills that 7-sided strike and tries to throw out the pressure. But the Tranquility counters it all. Jun and crew are still pushing in hard here. They don't have their bruisers up anymore. But we do got that Avatar Mirrodin kind of just aiming around here. Now there's the force wall from LZ, just trying to keep this team at bay. Big stuns on top of Trader. He does have that Wraith block. He's going to use it. Has to use it. 26 gems or something that you can't really put away at this time. Crone is going to be all right there, just taking pot shots at Tiger. We do actually have the March of the Black King and the Devouring Maw. So if we can Maw into a March, or sorry, if you can force wall and get a good Devouring Maw, you can then March and 7-sided strike on top of it. It's a pretty good wombo. Especially if there's only like 1 to 2 people in it, because you distribute 20%-ish damage to each. But the March of the Black King will just augment it very nicely. The second set of Red Weavers have descended. This top is going to get undefended. Bottom there as well, but it's all about this mid. Sunshine is a big target again. There's the wall. We already had the 7-sided strike go out. Tiger JK throws down the mosh pit in an attempt to survive, but it's not enough. The rest of the team just goes down. Trader into the back with a superb March of the Black King. The only survivor is going to be Daihu. Fort will stand. Top might not be so lucky, but Sunshine is there. He's doing quite a bit of AoE damage. No, it's not going to be so lucky at all. Bottom will survive as well. So they do trade out 4 kills for a fort. I would take the 4 kills, I think, any day. But 2Arc still showing some resilience here. Their combo worked out very well. I mean, they punished the ETC who went too far forward. Couldn't get back to his team. Threw out a Mosh with both of his DPS dead. Those are some long cooldowns. In fact, the only cooldown that we're missing here on the right-hand side is Mosh Pit. But Insomnia, another Radiant Dash. Looks like he's going to be all right. Tiger does not have a follow-up to that one. Trader looking for the turn-in. Does get it. Blue Web Weavers are now going to be descending. Level 13 towns are going to be on their way on the back of this push. Trader and Sunshine. Again, they got those double regen master passives going. Army of the Dead means it's hard to take him down. Trader has the spooky hand, of course, as well. And now this top lane push. This actually could be a fort. There's nobody defending up here from Squirtle Squad. They got 3 bottom, 1 mid, and that leaves only the poor Tiger to defend into this top lane. I don't think it's going to hold. We are counter pushing into this bottom though from Evan, Junde, Jun, and Jikoku, but they don't have any creep wave there yet. So it doesn't matter. They're just going to go for it. They will trade out the fort from the fort, but the 5-man push top will actually outrace those 3 in the bottom. This could be keep damage. I don't think it's going to be a keep itself, but with that gate gone and a fairly healthy Web Weaver, this is some pretty serious pressure, guys. Daihu's going to give up the mid. Of course, the mid will survive. He's actually going to come in from the side. Level 13 talents are here, so now's the best time to fight. Throws out that stun on top of Zagara. If they can take down Zagara before anything else, Tiger not throwing down that mosh pit. Where's the Maw? Does not get a Maw. That's going to be the Zagara in there as well, and no Maw. Goes down before he can even cast it. That's now Sunshine a little bit too far forward. Trader is very high hit points, but he's really far out. He will actually pick up the kill on top of Jaina, though. Now Insomnia, he's going to go forward. That's the 7-sided strike. Low hit points, but it's enough, I think, to dissuade any kind of big attacks from here. Trader is going for Jun. He finds him. Tiger JK is now there as well. He's going to get slowed, looking for the Frost. He gets rooted, and that's going to be a 3-for-1 combo. Once more, favoring out 2Arc. And why not? Go for the keep. Keep on top of it all. Sure, why not? Every time we get a shield here from LZ Gamer on these front 2-line warriors, they get that lifesteal. Put it on Sunshine, who has Rune Tap on top of it. Look at how quickly he gets those hit points back. Absolutely nuts. Daihu now looking for a thing on top of Sunshine, but a wall will actually keep that damage from getting to him. Trader, however, could be in some trouble. Oh, that heal! Not enough. Did he shield the ghost? It was so close, but yet so far. Did not work, unfortunately. Still, I mean, getting that return kill, it's all fine and dandy, but it's not going to put you anywhere close to level 6, which is what Squirtle Squad needs at this point, because we're about to close that gap for 2Arc. We do have Icy Veins from Jaina. She is not afraid of this Leoric or this Wombo combo. Now, to be fair, a lot of it's not on top of her either. So with that Deep Chill Frostbite and now Icy Veins on top of it, her damage output is going to go through the roof if she can survive through it. But again, like a lot of this combo is focused on taking out somebody in the front line or perhaps the Malfurion. You know, Goku's not feeling very threatened by this comp, and rightly so. I mean, not a lot of big dive other than really just the Leoric. But the blue web weavers have descended, and that top is going to be pushing in. Bottom is probably going to get that fort, but it's all about this mid. Sunshine, a little bit low, but that's all right. He gets shielded, has a rune tap ready to go, can self-heal himself anyways. And Daihu not really afforded the same luxuries, so he's going to have to back on out of it. The fort does go down, and level 16 is here. Consume Vitality, even more heals for Leoric at this point. Soothing Breeze? Okay, it's not Circle of Life. That's, I think, the first time we've seen that one. But Sunshine is going to pay the price right there. Tiger JK has been setting up some really fantastic kills with those power slides. And now Daihu's cut off from his team. Jun's trying to get to him there with that Tranquility, but they're going to go for the Zagara. Tiger JK is on it, but still so many shields between the Tassadar. And actually nobody else shields here as well. I thought maybe we have shield at level 4, but Monk has the Healing Ward instead. The shields are good, man. The shields are good. Zagara will live. Sunshine, however, did not. Are we going to go for the boss? Trader immediately just used the Wraith Walk to get out of that one. Crone is back into this top lane. LZ Gamer is there as well. I think it's too dicey to go for it, and I think they know that as well. Squirtle Squad is very slowly trying to retreat. We got the Showstopper coming up here at level 13, and the 16 is just on the horizon here. But if 2Arc can take a fight right now, they have that talent tier advantage. Good wall, going to keep Daihu from kind of going too far, but he does dwarf toss it immediately. And now with the positioning beaten all the way back to their base, Squirtle Squad will not be able to contest this boss, I feel. They still don't have that 16 either, although that will be coming up here fairly shortly. All they have to do is get somebody in range of an experience. Boom, there it is, and it's good. We don't actually finish off the boss. Too afraid. 2Arc, with seeing that they got that level 16, predicted some aggression, rightly so, but I'm not entirely too sure they needed to stop the boss. Roots are going to go out, and again, Tiger, JK, and crew get beaten all the way back to their own base. Trader, unstoppable, takes less damage during that Wraith Walk with those hardened bones. There's going to be a big combo to the back, but it doesn't really seem to do what it needs to. By the end of it, Zagara will drop Noma once more. Goku now a little bit too far forward. Sunshine looking to control him, looking for that kill, not going to get it. LZ and Insomnia now retreating out of this one. Trader is going to be out here as well. Sunshine trying to control this escape, but man, Tiger JK is just not hurt. Trader has no escape. He's really on the wrong side of the line of scrimmage, and that means it's going to be Ghost Form Leoric there. So if we had actually finished the boss with that 3-man invade from 2Arc, this could have been a very different fight. But now Trader's just going to act as a mobile ward here. We still got one dead with the Zagara. No Maws in the last 2 fights. Tiger JK fending off Sunshine and LZ. Got Insomnia now trying to come up from the side. Tiger JK is actually low on this one. Boss is still fairly healthy. Looking for the kill on top of Tassadar. He immediately invulnerable. Kael'thas is out. There goes the Meriden, and Jun as well. He's going to be dropping out of that, and Goku's going to be looking to run for her life. A big force wall. That might actually be enough to take down Goku. Yes, and now Tiger JK is going to try to go back to the point. But it's just not going to be a steal. Tiger is going to have a delayed death. Oh, finally, I'm off. Look at that. Crone and the Baneling bust. ETC is done. The 5-man wipe is good. That deserves a wow, ladies and gentlemen. And with this boss and push, this might actually be game for 2Arc. As they are marching, looking for this win. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the winners of the Go4Heroes Americas Cup number 45. As finally 2Arc has broken their long-standing second place. 2Arc Gaming is your victors. It was really good to see Leoric kind of coming back into this. I mean, the first pick, Tassadar, is apparently the thing of wonders, as I have to go forth and study that up a little bit. If this is going to be the meta for BlizzCon, then, like, what the actual... Anyways, so the Monk has really kind of risen to power. You definitely see a lot more use of the 7-sided strike as opposed to, a month or two ago. But... yeah, man. Tassadar and Tyrande, the new hotness, those flex picks. 2Art Gaming with the ban on the Tyrande as well, basically solidified their Tassadar win. But man, oh man, really good stuff. Congratulations, 2Art, finally on your first place showing here for your first Go4Heroes that I've ever casted. I think it's been now 3 weeks since I've seen them just face off against Team Blaze and lose 2-1 on Blackheart's Bay every single time. But they clenched it here, man. 2-0. Good fight from Squirtle Squad. They have a very strong team. And at some points in that game, I was kind of curious to see if they were going to bring this into a game number 3. But by the end of it, the Squirtle Squad was not able to put it up. And that is going to be that. We are done for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. A 4-hour stream. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. But 2Arc are going to be your victors. And that means we are done for the night. I'm the FourCourtJester, and you guys have been watching the stream production. If you like it, of course, hit all the buttons. Like, like, subscribe, follow, whatever the button says, feel free to hit it. It all is appreciated down the line. And on that, I guess we'll see you next Sunday for Go4Heroes Cup 46. Have a wonderful week.